Welcome to Becoming I, the channel that follows you along in your journey of becoming yourself while I share with you my journey of becoming myself. Today I'm going to do the tarot reading for the second semester per zodiac sign. I have no idea what is going to come up. I'm actually kind of anxious to see because I know intuitively that things are speeding up from June up to August, and then we're gonna start such a fast paced world change that probably by the time we get to 2030, we won't recognize the world. It won't be anything like the world we knew before. And that's truly how I feel. I don't know exactly the ups and downs that we're going to go through. And I think for everybody, they have their unique journey because you attract and you experience that what you believe in. So my experience won't be exactly your experience, but maybe the cards we're going to pull out today are going to bring information that is going to help you navigate and have a better understanding of what is going to be working in your favor and what are still challenges that you're going through and how you can navigate them a little better. So let's see what the cards say. Leo, let's look at the energies for you for the second semester. I recommend that you go make yourself a coffee or a tea, grab a drink, make yourself comfortable, get your PJs on, whatever you want to make yourself comfortable, because for me to get all the cards out is going to take a minute. I like to concentrate and pay attention to the energies and how the cards are connecting. So take your time to settle in. This is going to be a little bit of a longer video because it has so many energies and aspects to be talked about. So it is a good time for you to take a deep breath and think of what you're seeking, what you've been wanting, and ask spirit guides to help you resonate with a part of the message that is specifically for you. It might be that the whole thing makes sense to you, but often the case is one part or two parts of the message just stand out. So let's see, I just need one more. One more. King and Queen of Pentacles. King of Swords. Ace. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. The Judgment twice. Justice. Queen of Swords. The royalty is really present here. Devil. The High Priestess. 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and 5 of Cups. Okay, so I have all the cards here and a feeling of the energy for you. Let's start by what is ruling your second semester, and the energy is Judgment. And Judgment usually is when something is ending in your life and a new chapter begins. So it can be seen as a second chance, as a clean slate, something that you can now start fresh. But I feel like there's a second chance energy to it, because differently from the Fool, this new chapter requires you to have learned a lesson, because if you didn't learn the lesson, you're going to repeat the lesson. So you're at the threshold to decide if you're going to carry the baggage of what happened, of your past, and keep expecting it to happen again, and you're going to be stuck in that loop, or you're going to really use it as a clean slate and say, okay, I've learned the lesson, so I don't have to go through that anymore. And you can let it be in the past, and you're going to expect better things, new things, unexpected things to happen. So even here in your house of personality, we have the Lovers card, and the Lovers to me represents commitments. It usually is read as relationship, but I feel the underlying energy that is stronger than even meeting people and having those partnerships, romantic partnerships, and it is the commitment. It's what you commit your energy, because usually when you are in a relationship, if you're fully committed, most of the thoughts and intentions and goals first take that relationship into consideration. So if you have a job offer that is going to take you somewhere else, if you are in a relationship, you're always going to consider how that's going to affect your partner. And if it is a joint goal or ambition for both of you to have the new income or opportunity at the new place. So that's why to me the energy of the commitment is much stronger than just the romantic aspect. Is how something occupies most of your thoughts, and it is conjoined all your goals and intentions and expectations. The King of Pentacles with your personality tells me that for the second semester, this is what you're going to be looking for. You want stability. You're going to be this person in life that for the people around you, you're going to be the safe place. You're going to be the center of the space. You're going to be the leader. You're going to be the head of the family. So even if the case to you is not in a relationship, that's the aspect that you're going to be doing in your life in relation to your commitments. You're going to be very certain of what you want because you need that stability. You're going to be grounded. I feel like you're not going to take chances that are too far from your comfort zone because you need this grounding aspect. And here I see that also very strongly in your finances, your second house of how you earn money. We have the Judgment card again with the Queen of Pentacles. So the energy that is ruling your second semester is directly connected to your second house of earned finances. So probably the way this is going to be one of your biggest commitments. This is your second chance on how you're going to make money. Now you have time to do it better. So if you had a business before and it wasn't going so great, and now you have a new partner, because we have here the Queen of Pentacles, or you have a new investor, or you have new resources coming in that you're going to be able to expand this business, or you stopped working on the business because it wasn't going so well, and now something comes around that you have a chance to work on this business again. And or maybe you have a second opportunity on a job, a promotion, something that you tried before, and now you have a second chance to try again. I feel like you're much more prepared and aware and grounded to be able to do it. And the Queen of Pentacles tells me that you're going to have enough resources. So if you're going for a promotion or a new job opportunity, you're going to have the resources as you worked on your skills, on your resume, you did some specializing course, or you took classes. Something that you did makes you a stronger candidate now. Or if it is a business, you're going to have better resources and people around you to make it be very successful. Here with the communication, I see you very direct, objective. The King of Swords is very pragmatic, so it's not going to be beating around the bush. It's always straight to business. It's going to be direct on what he wants to say. And the Seven of Wands has a defensive stance. It has this approach that everything you're going to say is going to have the objective to make you move forward or towards your goals. You're going to have this clear mind of what is the immediate step that you need to attain or improve your position, and you're going to be able to communicate that clearly to gain that position. It's going to be very strategic and it's going to be very clear-minded. Here in your home front, your family or your familiar things, where you spend most of your time, the people who you spend your everyday, you have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I love it. And I love how a lot of the closest relationships that are very close to you in the personal houses has Pentacles, because this is a very supportive, long-term, solid energy that is going to support you to create things in the long term. They're very stable and reliable. So I think that helps you a lot, having this stability and clarity in your personal houses. So here with the family, you have new opportunities, you have maybe new relationships. So if you are alone, maybe it is when you meet your ideal partner. And it's very balanced. What I like about the Six of Pentacles is the energy of reciprocity, saying that you give, you receive back. So it's very balanced. And I like your family life, your everyday life being balanced like that, being mutually supported and invested. So the effort, the money and the time and the energy that you invest in your home life, you receive it back, and that's very healthy. And I even see here in your partnerships, which I think works well with your finances and your family house, you have things balanced. The Queen of Swords makes sure that things are working and aligned mentally and emotionally. She is very intelligent. She's sharp. She's going to help you have that clarity of the things that are working for you. And the partner and the people that are going to help you earn money, grow your business, and the same thing, the best partners for your life. So we have the Three of Wands with it. So I feel like if you meet somebody new, it's going to be very soulmate, perfect aligned type of energy for this new relationship that is going to help you achieve what you've been looking for. So I feel like you have a very solid structure plan for where you want to go in your second semester for the ideal life you're creating. So the business, the way you work, how you earn money, who you are, your relationships, all the ideal aspects of your life that you had dreamed of, you have how to achieve them now, and you have the network to help you. In your house, the fifth house of hobbies and pleasure, you have the World and you have the Chariot in reverse. So here I feel like you're walking away or moving away from self-doubt or being careless or thinking, oh, it doesn't matter, I have to focus on everything else, so my hobbies don't matter, what I like for fun doesn't matter. I feel like because you are having this solid foundation in your personal houses, you have the time to have fun and invest in hobbies and make hobbies and pleasure a bigger aspect of your life. It's like you can have all work. You have to have fun and play. And I feel this is important for you in the second semester. I think this is going to have more space in your life for you to have fun and enjoy. And I even feel with this three of wands here, some traveling. I don't see traveling like too far away, but I feel like exploring the places where you live, like around where you live. I feel like childhood, places that were special in your childhood, going back and sharing that, because you have all this solid foundation. Sometimes going back to places where you have good memories is going to be refreshing, even if you have somebody to share those memories with so they can understand you better. And it's going to be a way to build intimacy and more connection. For your health, we have Justice and Page of Swords. So I feel like if you had any health issues that you weren't feeling well, be it mentally, physically, emotionally, this is the time you're going to have a good chance to fix them. Especially mentally. If your brain was always chatting and trying to find solutions and you had a hard time sleeping, you had trouble with insomnia, I feel the second semester things start clearing up and you start feeling better, and you're going to be able to sleep better, think better, have more clarity, and that's going to help you feel better physically and emotionally. So I feel like your health overall is coming around. What I think it's interesting here, the 8th house and the 9th house, you have the High Priestess. Both of them have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is when you know how to deal with things, is when you find the middle ground, is when you have diplomatic skills and you know how to negotiate to make the best of the situation. But it's also very intuitive. It is the bridge with your subconscious. So I feel the 8th house is your shadow work. And here we have the Devil. So I feel like you have the opportunity to work with your personal demons. So those aspects of the devil advocate that is always in your head talking why you wouldn't work, or why you weren't good enough, or why you didn't have enough resources. Now you have the chance to balance that energy inside. You're going to see that you have the potential and the resources, and that there's nothing limiting you. You're going to feel more the freedom of doing. You're going to find a way to bridge whatever you feel you lack. If you think you don't have a certain skill, you're going to find somebody who can help you with. And even I feel like if you had distortions of that accepting people's help or people's money to help you get something started was something that would people think less of you, even those ideas can change here. So I feel like a lot of it is going to come through the second semester clearing out, and those fears and insecurities are gonna wash away. And I think you're gonna work on it, because here I feel in the house of knowledge and learning, you have the King of Cups with the High Priestess. So I feel like you are going to explore this side of spiritual journey, holistic mindfulness, so meditation practices, or whatever you call this kind of self-awareness practices to try to deal with anxiety and your emotions. And these are the things that are going to work together. So you're going to look for those practices and therapies for your everyday life to deal with your emotions. And this is going to help a lot of this shadow to go away and clear. So these two houses of learning and resources and your subconscious, very connected. You're really going to explore a lot of that in your second semester. 10th house of reputation and how people will see you at work, your legacy. We have the 7 of Pentacles with the 6 of Wands. So I feel like there's progress in your career. I feel like you had been working and this has been a long journey building this career. And that's why I said maybe the second chance is happening. Things that you tried before and didn't work out, but you have invested the time and the resources and the networking, and you applied yourself to build this reputation and this recognition. So I feel like a sense of victory and recognition of that talent and of what you have built. So that's why I think now is the best time for you to take the leap for the second chance, because you are really in a good position where people see and recognize your skills and the effort that you put into this journey to get to where you are. Your friendship house, I see here, you're going to make an effort to make new friends, to start new friendships. And I feel this aspect of having new people in your everyday life with the 4th house and the 7th house is strong, and the 11th house of friendships has that too. So you're going to be expanding your social circle and networking, and this is going to help with business, and this is going to help with your personal life. But what's what I said about your communication, the 3rd house? It feels like you're very strategic with your communication. So I feel like this is not only fun, and that's maybe why you're going to invest and expand more in your fun and hobbies. This is kind of premeditated because you know those people are going to be important in your life, and you know the importance of networking and connections. So I feel you're going to be making an effort because this is a deliberate effort to expand your social network. The last house, the 12th house, the transcendence, the advice for you is you are transcending lack. You're transcending the energy of victimhood. You are healing, and I feel a lot of the healing here in those 2 houses that I said about the spirituality and your subconscious. I feel there's a lot of healing and limiting beliefs and insecurities and fears just melting away, and you having a lighter, easier approach to life, and you feeling like you have more opportunities than losses. So it feels like the scales are tilting in a way that is more favorable, that you can see more good things coming instead of things that you lost. So I feel like your second semester is a karmic return of you receiving the benefits and the prizes and the victories of a lot of things that you had to go through in the past, and that you have been working on yourself and improving yourself to come to this position that now you can receive the conclusion, the final product, the second chance, the investment, the happiness, the joy to live the life that you've been working to build this far. So this is the message for the second semester. If you liked what I talked about here, subscribe to the channel, like this video, share. Also, drop in the comments, how are you feeling about your second semester? Did any of this resonate with you? Do you have other expectations? Do you feel it's going to be better, harder than it has been? I am looking forward to hearing from you and knowing your impressions. So thank you. Stay safe, stay strong. See you next time.